We'll go get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
There's plenty of electricity in the air here today as we welcome you to a wild card matchup here on EA Sports.
You go all the way back to training camp. It's all about getting to the postseason, and here we are for a wild card matchup. Two teams that found their way to the promised land.
Jim, no matter what you did the whole football season, it means nothing. It's going to be how you play in today's game.
Weekend is underway. Austin's going to run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down at the 22. Back with the sack.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
Second down
coming up. The Raiders now move the chains.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
The give out of the eye. He's tackled right at the 36.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it, keep possession of the football.
A lucky break to make the recovery, but still, it's third down.
The Raiders will set up. The 44 is the first down line.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. From the shotgun.
Taken down and sacked again.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty hard.
The cop downstairs was watching Austin Powers. Yeah.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. Tackled down
Yeah.
at the 47. That return's good for about 11.
The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 47. Brian Hartline has the catch.
No fuck with Brian Hartline.
$1,000 to the 50,000 to the first man that injures Brock Osweiler.
First down here. Manziel's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Snap it out of the gun. Hagan with the reception. That's a gain of 6.
You run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it
Get your
looks.
players under control and they'll listen to you, Monkey.
You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
I say get your players under control and they'll listen to you.
Second down, 4 to go.
Manziel's taking off.
Has the reception. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts.
What a job by the offense going down there and getting the first touchdown in this wild card game today. That'll ease the tension, give you a little confidence, get rid of those jitters. Shoot, maybe give some to the other team.
The Colts are ready to kick it away.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Surveys.
And it's for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete. As we showcase now, the offensive unit. Tavon Austin could be one player they will be showcasing quite a bit today.
Oh, listen, Tavon Austin, you want to showcase him. There's lots of ways for him to get it done. Maybe in the return game, but you can hand him the football in the run game and just find ways.
I was watching YouTube. They shut it off. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's a different game. A hockey game's only like $20, man. I wish I had $20. Oh, I really wish I had that wrestling game right now. I could play it with you. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Or do you want my own guy?
You want to try share play on this shit, dude? On this Tron game?
Oh, Tron.
Pretty good.
Wish we could. You share play. You can play at the same time.
Well, it's only a single player game, but I was gonna smoke a bowl. I mean, you can play a couple.
Yeah, I mean wrestling. They can share play and just do.
I think when you share play, when you share play, it just does like you're sharing with player one controller. So
that's okay though, man. Like you just lend in the game to someone for an hour or whatever. Like, give me a break. Share play's supposed to be like share playing together. Damn it.
What a good job that time by him.
Following that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 17.
Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And Derek Hagan is able to bring it in. Third down after the catch.
wrestling. Really real wrestling.
It'd be dope to play wrestling. I'm gonna play wrestling again in a few years.
I was watching some dude stream today. He had he was on the like WWE Universe section where you can like create your own shows and shit.
Right.
But he had a 6-man battle royale with fucking
the cheese.
Yeah, no man, fucking. I got to think of who was in this. So he had a couple guys I didn't like, created characters that I didn't recognize or whatever. But the other one, he had a Santa Claus that he had created that looked like Santa that was fucking hilarious. And then it was a tag team thing, and Santa's tag team partner was Bill Cosby. And it fucking looked
so
like
weird,
Bill Cosby. Man. Yeah, dude, it was so hilarious seeing Bill Cosby and Santa wrestling together. So funny. I think I'm gonna make Bob Ross, dude. That's what I'm gonna do. But Bob Ross and fucking Bill Clinton, or not Bill Clinton, Bill Cosby on the film. Cosby.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defense.
Oh, fucking Cosby and Urkel. Cosby and Urkel on the same tag team.
I just make myself.
Monkey. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I did that to you.
What happened?
He intercepted it, and one of my wide receivers forced a fumble, and then my guy got it back, so I got a 1st and 10.
Oh, wow.
Did you guys see the game between me and the rugby for the division?
Yeah, with his 3rd-string quarterback.
Well, he had a play where he was running it in for a touchdown, and his running back fumbled it through the end zone for a touchback for me. It was hilarious.
Yeah. Wow. You had 5 picks?
6. 5 to 1 guy. 5-1
Jeez,
guy.
dude.
So,
If I get into like a 3 to 4 pick range, I legit just fucking I'll just run the ball and lose. I'd rather just lose and have throw 4 picks than throw 6 or 7 picks. Trying to win it down there. Fuck that.
Why? Oh my controller didn't fucking register going up on the field goal. What the fuck?
You
damn.
shanked the field goal?
Yeah, because my controller didn't register I was going up because this game's so
Because you don't
goddamn
have Dan
laggy.
Carpenter fucking kicker of the year, motherfucker.
No, this game is fucking lagging right now.
That's the way she goes.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be mad at him
fuck that.
without the
If I lose this
kicking
game by a
lag.
field goal, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
They can run a whole GTA world on here with smooth as hell, but you can't run a little arena with a couple football players smooth. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy if you listen.
And now he just scored a fucking touchdown because I missed a field goal.
Yeah, you know what happens when you tie a game up in a situation like this?
That's such a close one.
Nice shot,
Early
man.
this season, I remember.
During the week of practice, so both teams got to be feeling good. This should be fun to watch.
Extra point was good.
Let me pause the fucking game so I can change my controller.
The Raiders getting set for the kickoff.
Who else has to play after you two?
No one.
He's got a chance to return this one.
Yeah, good.
Nice. So I can actually have something to do after you're done? If I'm still awake.
Did you play your playoff game?
Who?
What
Monkey,
seed
I had
were
to
you
switch
in
my
the
controller,
playoffs?
go ahead.
Were you the last divisional winner, or were you the 3rd seed?
Monkey,
Well,
unmute the game.
Oh, you're talking to me? I should have been the number 2 seed.
you didn't have a bye week though, did you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you did have a bye week. Alright, so you'll play since you're number 2. Oh yeah, I guess you won't have a user game until the NFC Championship game.
If I fucking if I win.
Yes, you should win.
Alright, yeah, plan on it. I'll try.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10.
Wants to go deep. Pulls it in.
Monkey, you better beat me, Jay.
They
You're just laughing.
and just give them the chance. That's what the quarterback did. Nice catch by the receiver.
Manziel's completion percentage, 80%.
Brian Hartline's going
So
off
you
right
better beat
now.
Monkey.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line.
Oh no.
No, no, I won't be here.
Interception.
Man.
This interception midway through the second
Yeah.
quarter.
Jim, anytime you
Oh,
make an
monkey
interception
doesn't.
on the defensive side,
Oh, yeah? You want to put some money on it?
for the defense, the football team, now we'll see
Monkey's
Let me down,
computer
man.
defensive players are winning or tying his game right now for him.
The offense pinned back in an awful
Fucking
position.
bitch. Can't even make his own plays.
You don't have to make your own plays in there. You can just have to control one guy at a time now. these days.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
No, it's when the computer makes interceptions for you.
You could have been locked in on the key tackle.
No, he wasn't.
It's 2nd down and 3. Takes it from the strong eye.
I fucking took smoking, like, when it was just me and him on. I took him into some private games and taught him a whole bunch of shit for like an hour, man. So.
Yeah, he was saying, man, he was actually really happy about that.
Yeah, I figured I showed him all the, he didn't even know how to change, like, say you just want to take your tight end and change him, whatever, to like just from to go
Hot
straight up the
route.
field.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't know how to do any of that shit. So I taught him all that. I taught him how to like guess the run to the left or right or up the middle or guess all that shit.
Yeah, that's been fucking him though. Now that he got happy with doing that today, he was raging so hard. He's like, "Oh, I fucking guessed right, and they ran it left, and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Yeah, man, like,
I told yeah, yeah. So he should be getting better.
yeah." It was just funny to hear it because I knew what was going on too. Because I've been there where like you think you know what they're gonna do, and then it fucking don't.
Yeah.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Osweiler's got it in the gun. McDonald's going to pull in the bullet pass.
So I just heard this thing today about Star Wars, and apparently J.J. Abrams said, because people hound him all the time about who's Rey's father, and fucking, I was convinced, like, totally it was Luke, and there's, like, nothing that can change their mind, but he said that Rey's father isn't even going to be in the next movie. If that's true, that means it can't even be no one that we think it could be. Crazy.
Just 33 yards to go to the end zone.
Does it come out on DVD yet?
I think she's related to Luke.
God damn it.
I
think flag is down. And it's knocked down. The defense a little jumpy right there.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time.
I can't hear you, man.
Man-to-man coverage.
It's because I'm smoking next to the door. I think she's related to Vader, man, not Luke directly. You know what I mean?
How is that possible? Because they share blood still.
Well, that's what I mean. They're still related, but like, rather than her just being like straight up Luke's daughter and having it be like that cut and dry, I think they're gonna make it like what was Ben, Uncle Ben, remember, and all that. Or,
yeah, but no, because that was just the people that was just people that raised him or whatever. He wasn't even related to them.
No, that's Padme's,
right?
That's Padme's family, or not Padme's family. What's his mom? Remember that's his brother. That's actually his blood brother. Like, Uncle Owen was Vader's brother, and they have a kid, like, in the lore, and I think that's where they're gonna write in to her storyline is that she's Uncle Owen's
Vader's got no brother, man.
All right. So little Anakin, you remember?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Little Anakin left, and his mom was there.
Eventually got freed, married the one guy farmer, and then they got captured.
Right.
She didn't have no more kids.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. All right. So she married dude farmer.
Yeah, she freed him. Yeah, she freed her and married her.
Right, and then at the end of episode 3, or kind of towards the middle, technically, Anakin has the whole rage rape scene where he fucking sees his mom all get tied up and kills them all, and fucking takes the body back to 3 people. The dad. No. There's 3 people. It's the dad, her son, which is Uncle Owen, and fucking his wife, Uncle Owen's wife. And then that's how Luke gets raised, is by Uncle Owen and his wife, which is technically Vader's brother. Like, that's Vader's blood brother, technically, through the mom.
So far-fetched.
No, like that's not. I'm not even speculating on that. Like that's actual story. Like that's what
Vader
happened
had a
through.
brother, man.
Yeah,
Tell
Uncle
me.
Owen. Uncle Owen was his brother. Remember the guy that was farming in episode 4? That's his brother. Because that was the whole big scene in episode 3 is he brings his mom's body back like so they can bury it. You know what I mean? Like
That
there's
was
a
that
funeral
dude's
scene.
family, man. Like, he already had a family and shit. Like, it's not like as soon as he freaking left, she got freed, man. Like, she got freed years out after she left. Like, and they're already old. But that kid, that seed or whatever, he's like already an older dude.
Yeah, he was like an older kid, like same age as
Yeah, but it's
Anakin.
not.
Same age as Anakin. Like either way, that's his brother, whether it's
But
stepbrother or
the
not.
thing I was thinking about is she could be the fucking emperor's daughter, bruh. That would be so awesome.
Well, and there's a lot behind that too because who's the guy that
That would be cool.
who's the guy that trained the Emperor, Darth Plagueis or whatever?
Listen, Darth Plagueis was so fucking knowledgeable that a lot of people say that he's the one that created Darth Vader because he used to manipulate the Force. And he was so
Yeah,
powerful
and
that
that's exactly what I was
he
gonna
could
say.
just create life basically, and
That's what I was gonna
that's how
say.
people from the Force was born, and
And I
so
and I
he
think
didn't
that
mean to do it all the time,
and I
but
think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
his that might be his doing too. Is
So
like, you know,
so Darth Plagueis could have created her too, just like he did
every
Anakin.
I think with the whole balance in the Force thing, like anytime he creates a Sith, like Vader, you know what I mean? Like then a good one's born too, kind of thing.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I
To see that shit.
I think it was supposed to be the same way with Luke and Leia too. Of like Luke was supposed to be the evil one and Leia was supposed to be the good one. It may still pan out that way. You never know.
A lot of big hits about this quarterback today. He's going to have to start getting rid of the football a little
That'd
bit
be so
quicker.
cool.
It's important he stays in the game for his football team.
The corner step
And
back.
I don't think Han Solo's dead either. By the way, spoiler alert. No, big spoiler alert actually, because
I don't know
Han
about
Solo.
that, man.
Han Solo did some other thing over at Disney, and it was big hush hush, but somebody leaked the photos, and he's dressed as Han Solo.
I
Like,
don't know if anyone could survive that, man. He got smoked straight up through like his body with a lightsaber.
think about it this way: everybody,
That would have burned everything up.
every
Toast.
single character that has fallen down the light hole has lived. Luke, when he got his hand cut off by Vader, lived. The dude that got cut in half, what was his
Yeah,
name? Darth, what was his name?
Maul.
Darth Maul lived after getting cut in half. The fucking Emperor is still alive after getting thrown down the tube. Everybody lives after going into the light tube.
Yeah,
Everybody.
well, all that like for the movie's sake, all that comics and all the extra shit is like canon, man. Like, it doesn't affect any of this shit. They can do whatever they
yeah.
want.
Well, I know that, but yeah.
Like the Emperor
From
being
what-
alive, like in the show, but in the movie, as far as the movie goes, Emperor's dead. Like until they bring him back, you know what I mean? If they do.
True. They don't even have to go.
But I know what you
yeah,
mean. I know what you mean with the Emperor surviving and him like basically he has to change clones all the time because his power like sucks like the clone
Yeah.
like deteriorates really fast.
dies quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope they get touch on all that in this next movie. I hope that's a big part of all of this.
Yeah. But that was kind of sad when I heard that. Maybe that's just some bullshit that was like, who knows, man? I mean, it was just a damn video I watched when I was sifting through my
But
subscriptions or
but
whatever.
I think that's going to be the big moment at the end of this one is that like there's going to be this giant fight scene between Kylo Ren and somebody else. I don't know who the other person's going to be, It's gonna be this big fight scene between Kylo Ren and somebody else, and then all of a sudden Kylo Ren's gonna get smoked out of nowhere from a blaster, and it's gonna be Han Solo, and that's how they're gonna end the movie.
You're right.
I'm serious.
Kylo.
There was the internet blog I was reading with this whole like thing, because granted it's all speculation at this point anyway. But the thing I was reading on it was comparing it to The Walking Dead.
You know how strong
how,
Kylo's gonna be, bro? Something like that.
Oh, dude. And the other thing that I was reading, I didn't even get a chance
Darth
to talk to you
Plagueis
about
said in
this.
the movie, he's like, yo, your final
We're gonna
phase, whatever
complete
you're
your training.
training is gonna be, yeah, dude, if he's gonna like personally train them now, he's gonna be so powerful.
I was talking to Kyle about this instead of you the other day. Guess who's gonna train him in the movie? And this is almost confirmed. Fucking Darth Maul. They have Darth Maul alive somehow.
Darth Maul, dude, is like the same race as like the original Sith, dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And
Darth Maul technically
is one of
the Darth Maul's one of the strongest Sith of all time, technically speaking.
Yeah. And that's what they were saying in this thing I was reading, is that Darth Maul's character after, because you know how they took the whole, what was the cartoon with Darth Maul in it where he was fighting?
The Clone Wars?
I know what you're talking
Clone
about,
Wars.
man.
Yeah, it was the Clone Wars cartoon. They're gonna take all that, and that's still canon with the movie now too. Like they're keeping that.
Yeah, because I know Darth Maul survived or whatever. Yeah.
So like at the end of the cartoon, there's a big fight scene between him and Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan looks like he kills Darth Maul. But that's gonna be the big thing about this, is that Darth Maul is gonna be like the Yoda to Kylo Ren of completing his training and shit.
But in my heart, personally, I think it's just a bunch of bullshit, and Rey is Luke's daughter. That's what I hope. That's what I'm hoping for. Him, or the
But
Emperor.
who did Luke
man.
hook up with?
I don't know, motherfucker. Whoever they want to say.
It's probably like
We
a
don't
lady
know.
Chewbacca or something.
We
He hooked up with a lady
don't
Chewie.
I mean, she's so powerful. I mean, you can just be chilling on a desert planet, like, for most of your life, like, and then just all of a sudden beat the shit out of Kylo Ren. Dude, you are a strong motherfucker. Your daddy has to be a beast of all beasts. Dude, come on. Kylo's related to Darth Vader for sure. And, like, we don't know about her, but we know Kylo is, right? He's a beast, and you know how strong he is, like the direct descendant grandson of fucking Anakin himself, born of the Force, and he gets scrubbed out by her, like, just like dusting them off. Come on, her dad has to be Luke, man. Like, he's the strongest Jedi ever, dude. Like, in existence. He's so powerful. People don't even know how strong Luke is, dude. No one can touch Luke's power, ever.
Let's get the injury report from
But
Daniel
Luke's supposed to be the
Bellini.
evil one. Like,
And Luke ain't evil, man. I'm telling you. I don't see him being evil.
He's supposed to be the evil one, and Leia's supposed to be the redeemer.
I'm not saying he can't do some bad shit, but I don't think Luke Skywalker is evil.
He had the evil look in his eye at the end of the movie too. You know what I mean?
I mean, if he falls, pretty much the Jedi, like the rest of the Order, because he's like the only dude, man. He held all the secrets. He knows, like, if he doesn't train the next generation and shit, and that obviously failed.
This next one's gonna be really good, man. I'm excited. Especially when I heard that shit about Darth Maul being in it. I was so excited. I was like, that makes perfect sense. Like, alright, bring Kylo Ren in to complete his training. He's gonna get whooped up by Darth Maul. So like, hell yeah.
Contested
Hell yeah.
defensive battle. And Phil, these offenses been held in check all day long. What might be the mindset right now going into the last quarter?
I think that, when you have a game
Yeah.
like this, it's low scoring going into the fourth quarter and it's close, you've got to be on the offensive
Darth Maul's
side.
story is really cool too. Like he was saying, how he's a descendant of like the Sith themselves and all that
The
shit.
original race, man.
Yeah, yeah. That shit was crazy.
Coming to the line
That's crazy.
inside the opponent's 20.
They used to fucking they instead of using like lightsabers, they have like these crystals things that they held on to that pretty much
They had
made
staffs,
lightsabers and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just a yard
hmm
away.
The Raiders lined up in the nickel.
I hear that they're supposed to do some shit with that too, where like, you know, the
As far as
crystal.
like the name Sith,
So,
because like
so you know the lightsaber like that they use has like a tiny crystal in it from those ones that you're talking about. Like that's how
yeah,
those are made. So
yep.
like they're supposed to be talking about like in this next one that like one of them, I don't know which character, but like is able to pick up like one of the shards, and it's a big deal because it's like, oh no, Billy's never touched one of those since the Sith and blah blah blah. But yeah,
The fucking original fucking like dark Jedi, because when the Jedi split up, the people who wanted to practice the dark side in like to begin with, they were exiled by like the original Jedi, and they're the ones that fled to the original Sith planet. They discovered it and they conquered it, and like really quickly. And all the Sith people that looked like Darth Maul, like they didn't have like superpowers like these motherfuckers, and they like worshipped him as gods. But and then eventually they like inbreed with each other, and that's like how like the next like the Sith race that had like powers became to be. It's crazy, man. Crazy.
The defense will take the penalty.
It's like a hybrid race. Darth Maul has both sides. It's badass.
and he's lived for fucking thousands of years. Like
Yeah,
if this
because
holds
like
to be true,
because
you know what I
basically if
mean?
you're like that race at this time, you're like basically descended from the original fucking people that like created the Sith, man. Bad motherfucker.
Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
I wish he would have been way more nastier in the movies, because I mean, their movies weren't gonna be as good as these ones, but I still liked them, all the movies.
Second down.
Oh, you see him over there? He's looking down the hallway at you.
Could have been intercepted.
No.
Coming to the line of scrimmage, right at midfield.
The Raiders will set up. The 44 is the first down line.
3rd and 7.
I don't know what they're gonna do with this other dude though, like the stormtrooper guy. Like, how's that? How's that?
Oh,
shit
you know what I
work?
mean? You know what I mean? They need to, you know what they should have did? They should at least, because you know he's kind of like a weakling. They should at least made him like have a cool feud with that Captain Plasma bitch or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool.
Or like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Who, like, what is this dude? The point of this dude? I mean, he's super funny and everything. But
he was doing good with the lightsaber too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's like seeing Han Solo with lightsaber. It's just unnatural.
Time is beginning to fade, but the quarterback knows.
yeah, hopefully we'll learn something. It's just like, you want to keep people so like, oh, what's this and what's this? It's just like, you could at least just tell us like, where these people, like, who these people's dads are or something, or mom or someone, you know what I mean? Like, where do they come from?
It's up to the defense now to hold on to it.
Yeah, that's what they
Give
do.
us something.
Pressure on their defense, go out there and finish this game off. And then
Brock Osweiler's injured with a strained hamstring.
You better start calling all your timeouts so he comes back.
No, he's not my quarterback. He's Monkey's quarterback. Monkey's up 17-14. 38 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Good. Brock Osweiler's dead. Who do I owe the money to?
Me. You owe it to me.
No. It goes to your players. Who do I owe the money to?
I believe it was Alan Hicks, my defensive end.
Okay. I'll make the check out to Alan Hicks.
Oh, for sure from a max deal.
Max deal.
17-14. Manziel's back in shotgun formation. Here's his man. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
Even though the offense is down here in the
That's what I'll start doing. Anybody that injures Osweiler, I'll give them a max deal and sign them to my team.
Second down and 7.
Salary cap and everything. Fuck it.
2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A critical moment in this game as it's 3rd down. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. Manziel's running away from the pressure. That's a gain of 8.
The Colts did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and until you get enough of them, what does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. The ball is fumbled. By the offense.
That could have been the game right there.
Coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times, it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They had the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
Yeah, bro. That was his stepbrother. They were just stepbrothers. From marriage.
What do you mean?
Anakin and that one dude you're talking
Oh,
about.
stepbrothers?
Well, yeah, because we'll just from marriage, because you just fixed his in-law or whatever, stepbrother. Yeah, stepbrother.
But I have a feeling that that might be how they tie her in, is somehow tied with them.
A flag? Are you fucking kidding me?
Worthless motherfucking scraggly ass stepbrother. Can't be true. It has to be someone better.
I'm getting fucked over here right now.
What's the score?
17-14, a minute left.
A huge 3rd down play on the way.
I'm at 3rd and 4 right now.
This guy looks like Booker T. Sucker. Is Booker T in your game?
Yeah.
How many people on the roster in that? Like, cause if they're doing all these old, like, people, there's as many old people than there is new people on there, huh?
Well, because you got to think a lot of the old people that are on there are still wrestling too, like Sting and Triple H and The Rock.
Sting retired when he at the Hall of Fame, like for WrestleMania. He officially retired from wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah.
I'll be playing a Sting, man, because no, HBK's in there for sure. You know that.
Yeah, HBK's in there. Yeah.
For sure, he's probably cut up.
Yeah. And they have him in like all the different forms too. Like you can have him like Heartbreak Kid. You could have him fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
That was the other one that I was.
China in the game.
No.
I figured that because
that's one criticism that I can't really understand is that the diva side of it is really kind of limited.
Dude, there's a whole bunch of there should be at least like 20 chicks on there.
There's a lot of chicks, but like
What,
you
like the
can't do
story? You
much
mean as
with
far as
them.
like story
You can't
mode?
use them in the story.
Critical error at the worst
Like you straight up
possible
can't
time.
use a chick in the story.
It was the worst. It was
I
a
just threw an
You just do this.
interception.
You just kind of you can probably display them as a thing that goes forever. It's like the story that just goes forever, whatever, and be a person, whatever.
You can
My
add them
WrestleMania
like
or whatever
you
it's
can
called.
add them onto like the custom shows that you make, or you can use them online. But other than that, you can't do anything with them.
No margin for error here with the offense.
Oh, Monkey's gonna win.
All right, well, Monkey in Pittsburgh then, and me in Rugby will be the next round of the
Did they
playoffs.
update? Did they update the women's championship in the game because they rebelted it or whatever to the women's title? Now it's called
Yeah,
not the Divas Champion. So they updated it.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just a quick drop back.
Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
They still call it the Divas and shit like that. Like the same way that they share commentary in like Madden, they kind of do the same thing on here. I can tell. And so
The Colts
still
at
in
the
there.
line. Dime package. Osweiler's on.
The game has
Oh,
come
it's
to
over,
an
17 to
end.
14.
Got one team with its season
Oof,
extended
that's
Oh,
onto
a
the
close
fucking
one.
divisional,
damn it.
and the other one heading home after a
You won
disappointing
17 to
loss.
14.
No, fucking Monkey
Postseason
won.
will march on.
Oh
Because Johnny Manziel
man.
didn't drink enough
And
before
it's
the game.
always sweet to pick up a victory in the
Oh
Good
yeah,
job,
well you gotta
Monkey.
get Johnny his pills, man.
Hey,
Johnny's gotta have the
look
sauce.
at the bright side. I mean, not the. If you would have shanked that field goal, you'd have tied it up.
with a wild card win. That is good stuff.
Not like it matters anyway, because I'm not going to be able to play next season because I'll be gone, so who gives a fuck? I might as well just quit the league.
That's right. I'll be in the NFC Championship. Hold it down. If I win this game, you can advance this league.
Yeah, I'll do it right after this level.
Congratulations, Monkey. You beat me for
Really
the
good
first time
game.
ever without going to overtime. Oh, my contract was extended.
You didn't get fired. Just firing on.
God,